Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Candid Meena. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up, especially with the fact that over the past few days we have been covering the way with which SRK and the whole Patan team they faked the huge success of the film Patan, and we proved factually, right, in the video where we prove factually that each and every statement made by the people of Patan is false, including their fan clubs, right, claiming that the film has made 500 crores, but we systematically showed, right, how they have been fooling the audiences by buying a lot of mainstream media and also a lot of YouTubers, and also they paid a lot of fan clubs and gave free tickets. And so out of these, even if 500 crores was earned, I'm sure that 70 to 80% of that money must have been paid by the cabal themselves and not from the actual public, right? So let's get to the first piece of news. Now, this is a huge, it's a very funny tweet, and it is tweeted by Krish Bhatia. And it says that this guy is the best example of how parents force their child to become something he or she has no interest in. Right. So you have a picture of Rahul Gandhi, which he seems to be taking a small nap in the parliament session. Right. So I wonder if this is the session in which Nirmala Sitharaman was had the budget yesterday. I wonder if this is the screenshot from that particular session, or was it a different session, right? So it would have been hilarious, and it's kind of hilarious that he's the prime ministerial candidate opposite Modi ji, right, in the elections next year. So hi Tara, hi Kalyani, welcome. Now you have this is another one of the funniest tweets which I found is from Facts. It says only Mahua Moitra can cook cooked khichdi, that too without fire. So you can see that she's cooking khichdi without any fire underneath. So that is kind of hilarious. And then there's this hilarious sort of tweet, and it says, "I used to be an atheist. Then I met atheists like these people, picture, and now I'm Hindu." So you can see people like Mahua Mitra, YouTuber Dhruv Rate, then you have Javed Akhtar, and so on, right? So now coming to the first piece of news is with regards to Aryan Khan. I'll just share a video. So you can see this is Aryan Khan. He is being questioned by the media and photographers. He look at the way he enters the car. He's seated. He ignores the reporters, and he looks very arrogant. So once again, you can see that the media is saying that he is ignoring the media, right? So I mean, like, you can see that Aryan Khan seems to have gotten a streak of confidence or maybe false pride after the whole PR exercise of Patan, right? After Patan's fake success, I would call it fake success. And yeah, welcome, True Indian. Hi, Maya. How are you? Hi, Bardhan. So, friends, if you do like our videos, make sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and do subscribe. So now, with regards to this recent outing of Aryan Khan, for the screening of Patan, and you can see that he's clearly ignoring all the media who is asking questions to Aryan Khan. Now, Aryan Khan, this sort of had a lot of reaction from the public. And it says, attitude for nothing, learn something from your dad, nothing like SRK. And then there's another, quick remark says, Gamandi insan both attitude hai yaar, SRK को दूर दूर तक touch नहीं कर पाएगा, SRK ही उनकी reputation खराब कर देगा, said another comment, which means to say that he is nothing like his father SRK, and he will damage his father's reputation. Another user commented, किस बात की एटीट्यूड है यार, अभी को कुछ भी नहीं है, अब बाप का सक्सेस है इसका नहीं. Which means to say that another user said that he's riding on his father's success and by himself he's nothing. कितनी आकाद है इसमें, इससे अच्छे तो इसका बाप है. So a lot of these people are commenting at his arrogance, his attitude, and the fact that he's riding on his goodwill of, so the so-called goodwill of his father. That's what people are saying, right? So you can clearly see that unfortunately in India it seems that power and money seems to be like the only thing which is going on with respect to be it politicians, be it the judiciary, be it lawyers. It's all about rich people getting away with any kind of bullshit, and the common man is penalized if he commits a similar offense as compared to the rich and powerful, right? So hi Nina, good evening Sunita. I love the theme. It feels so good, a sense of belonging. The thought that I belong to CM family, I feel proud being a member. Yes, Bardhan, that we have a cool intro. And thanks, and do share it with your friends, Bardhan. And it's because of people like you and each and every one of the Candid Meena family that it makes us very motivated to bring out content each and every day. And bring out the truth, because as you know that mainstream media is being funded by huge advertising houses. They have a lot of sponsorship which we don't have, right? Because we don't cut corners. Hi Suri. Nurag is now saying he is being haunted by SSR, so Bollywoodians are definitely shivering in their shoes. Yes. So Anurag Kashyap recently said that he is regretting not picking up the call of Sushant Singh Rajput for some offer or something, I guess. So it's like now Bollywood knows that the power of boycott Bollywood movement, right? Otherwise, why would SRK, being a very big superstar, right, in Bollywood, what's the need for his PR team to spend, crores and crores of money in PR activity, buying of mainstream media channels, buying of YouTubers, and creating a false image of Patan being a hit when it's actually not. When people like yourselves are tweeting empty theaters, and we also showed you the proof that from various booking apps that most of the screenings are in green color, which shows that it is empty. Wonder what politics is being played out. When BJP spokesperson himself had tweeted Ragi party of Kejo, PM did not shut his party men. But now for Patan, he is coming out strange. Okay, you're talking about a particular BJP spokesperson. Yes, and I do feel that, BJP, there are some people who have a very strong affinity for Bollywood, and especially the Maharashtra CM, and it is so we have to wait and see. We have to follow up with Devendra Fadnavis as to what are the regarding the SIT investigation of Disha Salian, right? We should be behind him on Twitter as to what is the progress, right? If you announce that there's an SIT case which is going to be launched with regards to Disha Salian case, I mean, what is the progress so far? It has been announced, right? But Nothing after that. Hi Nisha, first like the video and then start watching. And same request to everyone. Thanks Nisha. So mainstream media are showing the fake success of Patan because they have been paid off in crores, Surya. Otherwise, why do you think they are crazy enough to boast fake numbers of the box office of Patan? I mean, it's kind of hilarious that even non-filmy websites, even financial websites like Economic Times, Money Control, they're showing these hilarious, staggering numbers that Patan made 500 crores, 500 plus crores, right, over the past few days, globally and all across India. I mean, who are they trying to fool? The Bollywood was definitely sponsoring Pak. See if Bollywood is down, the country is starving too. Yes, that's unfortunate. So much blood money, the evil people here, and that enemy was feeding on. Yes, true Indian. It was only after Narendra Modi ji's masterstroke of demonetization that the whole economy of Pakistan was on a downfall that broke the back of the Pakistan economy, which is demonetization, right? And after that, Pakistan was on a downfall, and now it looks like Pakistan may anytime disintegrate into some smaller countries. But India will have to be wary of that, because if Pakistan disintegrates into smaller countries, who will take control of these countries, right? Will it go to the hands of Islamic extremists? So India has to be very mindful, because India could also face some sort of small dangers, right? Mainstream media showing the fake success of Patan, yes. I hope it is true, and I hope he's not saying that for publicity. But if he is, good for him. Let all of them be haunted by SSR like Hamlet. Yes, they are already. The whole of Bollywood is haunted by SSR and the boycott Bollywood movement, right? Hi, Tom and Jerry. Hi, Parag. CBI forgot to update SSR case. It's not that they forgot. I mean, I do feel that because of the kind of political party people's involvement in this particular case, that they are sitting quiet at the moment. But I do feel that towards next year, especially with general election, I do expect some big developments in the Disha Salin and SSR case. Taran others seems to be confused about Patan. Figures first 3 days collection is 500 crores, but after 7 days his tweet shows 300 crores. That's kind of hilarious, man. So in Maharashtra, we people confuse what government we elect. See, the problem, Nisha, is that whichever party you choose, uh, both the party candidates have very close affinity with Bollywood, right? Especially with Fadnavis's wife, and also Uddhav Thackeray's wife. They're very very close to Bollywood, and that's the unfortunate part, that the Maharashtra politics cannot be divorced from Bollywood. Taran Adarsh had a hallucinating problem earlier. He said, yeah, Patan made 370 crores in 5 days, and now in 7 days he is saying that it made 300 crores. They are so stupid. So from that itself, you can see that the kind of inconsistency in their statements, you can make out that it's all a lie, right? In Maharashtra, politics makes strange combos with Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar meeting all the people. Yes, Python movie is all green in theaters. None of them are watching, says SKP. Okay, you're talking about, I was on, okay, Patan. Okay. Patan is going to be one more Satyam case and will be scrutinized by ED. I do hope, ED at some point of time in the future, takes up this case, Manju. Hi, Savitri. Aryan Khan, unfortunately, is embarrassed this And SRK's ego, pride, self-proclaimed, self-obsessed superstar King Khan tags shredded into fire, Swaha Antim Sanskar or of SRK stardom. Yes, Om Shanti. So, HO, the thing is that Shah Rukh Khan's ego is so big, right, that he cannot accept that a superstar like him can have so much of flops, right, after so much of promotion, so much of money being pumped into making him look like he's making a big comeback. So he has so much of ego that he doesn't mind spending so much of money in the media, in mainstream media, or giving some handful of money to YouTubers and making it look like it is running houseful in each and every part of the globe, right? अरे भाई झूठ भी बोलना हो तो एटलीस्ट बिलीवेबल झूठ तो बोलो. Yes, Bardhan. So I mean, it's kind of hilarious that when you're telling lies, it should be made believable, and Bollywood does not know how to lie also. When all the evidence are there, why is it taking time to arrest SSR's killers? Says Tuhina, because there is very, very powerful people involved in the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, and there are also certain political party members involved in this case, and that's the reason why there's no movement, unfortunately, in the from the CBI's end. Right, there's no update from CBI with regards to this case. But as we have seen that Devendra Fadnavis just 1 month before he said that he's going to make an SIT in the Disha Salian case, but after that there is no movement after that, unfortunately. So that's why it's in cold storage. But I do feel that towards the general election next year, that we'll have some sort of update which we want, right? We have been waiting for, which the public wants, and it's the public who's voting the party in power. Feel the government wants to influence Bollywood star power on their side, probably wants the entire setup as it is shift to Noida to be under their watch, and does not seem keen to clean the muck. It is quite early to comment regarding this, Maya, because I wouldn't want to make a conclusion so early. Because if you remember that Sunil Shetty had begged in front of Yogi Adityanath to somehow stop the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. But Yogi was smart enough to not to react to that particular statement of Sunil Shetty at that point. So I am quite optimistic that Yogi will not he will sort of not relent to the pleas of Bollywood people. Bollywood is so stupid that they can't create lies. It is so mediocre creativity in lies too. They are so bad. Har Har Mahadeva, Suparna ji. Justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. Yes, these Bollywood entertainers never asked for SSR justice, nor gave condolences to his family. Yes, to Hina. And that's the reason why all of us are fighting right from the year 2020 up to now, right? And that's the reason why people are boycotting Bollywood left and right. One should blame on his upbringing, I feel, says Sunita. Yes, I do remember an interview with Simi Garewal in which SRK said that he doesn't mind, his son, going to the club, some dance clubs, or having, sex, or taking weed or whatever. So that clip was viral in social media. That is why storyboard में तो भूल ही जाए, no creativity where good story plots are concerned. Yes, this is a problem, true Indian. All laws are safeguarding the evil. We are losing patience over time. Why the agencies are delaying? We understand your frustration, true Indian, and we also feel the frustration which you're feeling inside, right? So the only way is to tweet about it in Twitter, and also sort of make it trending. SIT has just really just sat in this. Yes, there's no update from Savitri, from sorry, from the SIT. Why government is sleeping over Patan film? They are not checking the details of money. Why not cyber law in India? See, these are some of very good questions, Blue City. But I do feel that there's a timing for each and everything. Maybe they're using it as a political tool, whichever party, be it BJP or Congress. And when the time arises, when it is time near the elections, that is when all these things will, come into picture, right? These people keep them women in fully clad, but go and watch nude women in movie theaters, says Tuhina. Good morning, Gloria ji. How are you? Friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. पठान मूवी अगर सच में सुपर हिट हो गई है तो शाहरुख खान नहीं. No, Jitendra, this is the kind of lies which the mainstream media has been peddling, and it's a very big flop, which is being masqueraded as a hit by the mainstream media. What has SRK taught his children? He taught his son Aryan what money manipulation and political contacts can buy justice. He has taught him that children can be surrogated by paying the surrogates, as Sonal. So yeah, see, Sonal, an interesting thing about the whole thing is that before Sushant Singh Rajput's death, many of us were unaware of the kind of dirt which existed in Bollywood, and we all thought all these huge superstars were very nice people. And it was only after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput that we sort of realized what is the real faces of these people in Bollywood, right? So we the whole nation was fooled, and the whole nation made these people superstars, be it Shah Rukh Khan, be it Salman Khan, be it Akshay Kumar, because they didn't know what was lying underneath the whole industry. So Patan will go down the history as the worst film of SRK and YRK. It will be the biggest flop. We will hear this news very soon when all the PR does down, says Chitra. I don't think that will happen. Maybe in the future, someone will expose it. So let's see, Chitra. If Patan has made so much money, the government should ask to pay as much taxes for it, says Bardhan. What about the drug case where this so-called actresses were involved? Why not arrested? To Hirasi, we have a lot of question marks with regards to a lot of these cases. Why the rich and powerful are always getting away with the law in India, right? Because they can hire the best of lawyers. They can find the loopholes in the Indian laws, right? And they can take advantage of it. So it's very important for judicial reforms to come in India. Patan has been sold for Prime Video for 100 crores, while Lal Singh Chadda was sold for 90 crores. Okay, so we all know how much of a hit it is. Okay, what if this is true? Then it's kind of hilarious that Patan has already decided to come on OTT so fast after theatrical release, because if you remember that it's no longer COVID, and I mean, like, a film will release only, say, a minimum of 3 months after theatrical release, if it's a huge hit, and it is not. So I guess that's the reason why they're going to release it so fast on an OTT platform. पठान मूवी अगर सच में सुपर हिट हो गई तो शाहरुख उसका अनाउंस करे, चुप क्यों है, और दूसरे फिल्म की शुरुआत करे, says Jitendra. Now he will see. Now he will put the strategy for his next film, whatever that film is, which is releasing this year, and he will spend a lot of money on buying mainstream media, saying that it is a huge hit, in day one, day two, day three. he will pay some YouTubers to sort of vlog about it and say it's a huge hit. He will pay his fan clubs, say 50,000, 100,000 tickets, free tickets, go watch the theaters, burst firecrackers or whatever inside a theater, and take a video of it, and in multiple Twitter accounts, you tweet it on Twitter and say, and people will think that it's a huge super hit, and people are dancing inside the theater, right? That's the kind of things strategy which is being deployed by Bollywood. See that the Air India controversy got bail with 2 lakh money, and so much is ignored from small to big issues, and because of that delay we jump to bigger issues like Adani Chidambaram elections. Yes, and the whole Adani controversy, with the Hindenburg report, true Indian, is because the West is jealous of India's economic growth, right? At this point of time, India is the only country which has a very good growth of 6%, right, which is being projected. While the rest of the countries in the world is suffering, they don't have that kind of economic growth, and some of them are the economies are suffering around the world, right? So the West cannot digest the fact that India is the only country which is having an economic growth at this particular point of time. So how will they bring India down is by all these kinds of companies which will target the mainstream businessmen of India, right, which is involved in the growth story of India, like Adani. A flopsy gets 90 crores and a super duper hit gets only 10 crores more so money. Yes, Bardhan. Why I feel the government is lax on cleanup, not Yogi, cause with Patan a studio hit. What was the point in Shetty asking for boycott ban, which was not political in first place? See, Maya, I mean, Sunil Shetty has done a great job in admitting that boycott Bollywood movement is a super hit, right? Because a lot of the audience were thinking that boycott Bollywood movement is not at all effective. And it was at that point of time that Sunil Shetty came and he reaffirmed, that the boycott Bollywood movement is very effective, right? Carnatic film industry has been making better movies than Bollywood, and these do not get noticed. High time we glorify the sandalwood industry, but Kantara became a huge hit, Manju. So films like Kantara with Rishabh Shetty, that became a huge hit all over India, and it is very good to see, right, films like that. Sir, why not made cyber law on government? Indian government is sleeping. Yes, see, BJP government is by no means perfect, right? It is only a few individuals that we admire, like like Modi ji and Yogi ji, right? But apart from that, there are a lot of ministers who are friends with Bollywood, right, which we don't appreciate and we criticize, right? Thanks to Indian. Normally, a movie has an open window for 2 months via vis-a-vis Drishyam, and they got sold off to OTT platforms. And look at Patan, it is only 9 days, and they already sold it off. So this is another big proof, which Bardhan has mentioned, that Patan is not a hit like the mainstream media has, and some YouTubers say that it's a hit. So this is another proof, friends, that Patan has sold the rights of screening to an OTT platform just 9 days after theatrical release, when the window is usually 2 months for a film which is a super hit like Drishyam, right? SRK is the biggest hypocrite, teaching Indians the meaning of tolerance and peace when he is close to IS agents who have killed many innocent Indians in terror attacks, says Chitra. Yes. Jesha sharing camaraderie with Rajiv Shukla at Women Under 19 is strange, isn't Rajiv? Yes. We have a lot of questions regarding that, Maya. Actually, agree on your point. I'm kind of person who was seeing almost all the rubbish movies. If I start counting, I'm ashamed after SSR death, not seen a single movie. Yes. Prime Video has paid 100 crores only, not 400 crores, says Chitra. SSR's murder has set off a chain of historic events in India. Millions have been awakened to see Bollywood for its corrupt money laundering, yes, human trafficking, anti-national fees. Very well summed up, Sonalji, in that particular statement of yours. It has awoken Hindus also to a great extent, the SSR movement, I must add. And also, even in the whole of India, I've seen youngsters, really waking up. It has not only, Sonal, one thing you must notice is that a lot of these advertising brands also, made a lot of advertisements which offended the Hindu customs and rituals. And people on Twitter also, complained. And so indirectly, it has awoken a lot of, Hindus in India, right, to fight for their rights. Cheap publicity is what they're doing. Yes, Nirmala. Crackers are banned only in Diwali and not for Patan fans. Yes, this is a very well point orchestrated by Ms. Maya. Is that they give a lecture and gyan. Virat Kohli comes on Twitter saying that this is how you should celebrate Diwali. And you should not burst crackers because it'll disturb animals and everything. But in New Year's Eve, it is fine, right? And also now you can see that inside the theaters you have there's videos of the fan clubs bursting firecrackers inside a film theater, right? So all that is perfectly fine. It has gone for 100 crores. And also, people like Akshay Kumar said, or Akshay Kumar and some other, all these Bollywood people said that, why you're wasting money on, buying milk for puja for Shivji, right, in temples, right? You can spend that money for some charity, something like that, right? So, I mean, we can also, spend our money judiciously by not buying tickets to your films, right? And we can use that money for, donating it for a noble cause. Actually, one of my friends saw me yesterday, one YouTuber's vlog that Patan is super hit. Okay, which blew my mind. So you can understand that particular YouTuber, has might be paid off or something. All the cheap publicity by SRK PR cannot last forever. Theater owners and distributors cannot take losses at the scale. They will soon call out these stars, just a matter of time. Also, one more thing is that, Nisha, is that YouTubers who favor, Bollywood, right, their videos get a lot of reach. So that is also a plus point. But if you, say anything against Bollywood, your video won't get much views like us, right? So that's another point which you have to note. Yeah, Gayatri says yes. Talk about Malligapuram. I've not seen this film, Devajyoti. SRK promoted Patan in Dubai, not in India. No interaction with media before release. John Abraham press conference skipped questions about Patan. Actually, they are afraid of boycott Bollywood. Yes, Mira. And it's what's the reason why John Abraham, before the release of Patan, he skipped questions when journalists asked him. Right, he was kind of nervous at that particular point of time. Why is John nervous before the release of Patan if they know that it's going to be a huge blockbuster, right? Sushant Singh Rajput is the lightning rod, Shiva's light that has awakened millions in India to see the connection between corrupt politicians and corrupt film stars. Justice for SSR Har Har Mahadev. Yes, a very good point, and it is the divine, power which is behind the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. Behind people like you, behind people like everyone in Candid Meena and many others, many SSRians who are, fighting on the road. They have not forgotten, right? what the kind of injustice which was done to people like Sushant Singh Rajput, Jia Khan, many others like Disha Salian. I mean, everyone seems to be connected to one another across party lines, right? I don't see boycott Bollywood anymore on Twitter. Is it just me, or have they managed to stop the movement? Yes. I mean, even I have noticed that hashtag boycott Bollywood movement is not trending on Twitter, and all the more that people should not get demotivated, and people should continue with tweeting on Twitter, and also not sort of stopping the boycott Bollywood movement. Right? They'll do everything in their power to stop the boycott Bollywood movement. You're so true. At one point, the truth will come out, and things will start falling one by one about all the shows are created by the PR of Patan. See, Vardhan, you have to understand one thing is how long will they, Bollywood people continue, investing some of their money in buying film tickets and, paying off all the mainstream media to have positive reviews, and also paying some of the inflated figures which you see in the box office, right? It cannot go on forever, right? Let them do their fake scams of spending fortune on paid PR bot YouTubers, yes, buy crores of tickets, themselves involve politicians to brag about the films, but worldwide will boycott. Yes, Echo. And one more important point, which I've always mentioned, time and again, is that the boycott Bollywood people like yourselves, like ourselves, and the whole of CM family, we should be spreading awareness to the neutral people, right, who are sort of skeptical, right, who are sort of neutral towards, they are on the fence, right, they are not aware of what is happening under the dirty what do you say, underground of Bollywood, right? So it is our duty to spread awareness to young people who aspire to become a film star in the future. So you can save many lives by spreading awareness, by sharing our videos, right? Amol has promoted Patan by the new ad. He has paid heavily for getting this ad. Yes, I saw the Amul butter ad which you mentioned, Chitra, and I saw that Patan is being promoted. So you can see all these major FMCG products sort of promoting this film because they have been paid a lot of money, right? Otherwise, why would they sort of promote this film? All these ulterior motives. By the way, today Karthik Aryan's Shehzade's original movie is releasing on YouTube. On YouTube, okay, that's kind of hilarious. Dubbed in Hindi, Karthik Aryan is screwed now. So first of all, I don't know why Karthik Aryan is taking a film in which Allu Arjun is acting, because as you know that Allu Arjun's dancing skills are he's one of the best dancers in India, and also he's one of the biggest stars in Telugu film industry, right? And that was a huge super hit, the original film which Allu Arjun acted. And now, why is Karthik Aryan, sort of, trying to fill in his shoes, right? And that calls for disaster because Karthik Aryan is one of those stars who has never had, a huge hit after the boycott Bollywood movement. SSR pure divine energy has awakened us, says Bhavna. Yes, Bhavna, Bollywood is doomed. See, Maya, this comment which you mentioned, right, regarding the BJP IT cell bringing out the bikini issue, right? Censor board also should be pulled up. Right now, as you know, that we have interviewed director Ram Simon, right? And he said that he had problems with the censor board passing some of his scenes in the film which is yet to be released, right, of the Mopla massacre, right? And so why is the censor board at this point of time being selective about certain films being approved for release, and certain films which are like sort of maybe showing the Hindu sufferings, right? So why are those films not being approved from by the censor board, right? Why is this selective, sort of process for certain people or for certain scripts, right? How come Sridevi was part of the industry from her childhood? When she married Boni, how come she didn't smell anything until she died? Did they have to keep her in a shell? See, there are all sorts of possibilities with regards to Sridevi Gayatri. At this point of time, it's very difficult to analyze what exactly was she into acting out of her own choice, or was she forcefully chosen acting as her career? I don't. I mean, like, see, we have a lot of mainstream media. The film industry, contributes to the advertisement for most of the mainstream media channels. So you won't see all these, news channels, speaking, criticizing Bollywood to a certain extent, right? So I really don't know, because it's kind of strange why Arnab Goswami is not criticizing much Bollywood in his hourly debates, right? So I really don't know what's happening with regards to Republic TV. So whether it is because of Bollywood paying advertising money. Patana has broken all records. It has crossed 1,000 crores, and the world economy is saved only because of release of Patan, says Lakshmi. So that's kind of hilarious, right? I mean, it's these kind of articles which is being written by sites like Economic Times, right? So that's the kind of things which are funny to me. Fake Canadian Kumar said no need to spend money on Vaishno Devi shrine. Yes, sirf मान माँ को याद करो. Can he say something? Yes, this is. I really. You can see the kind of hypocrisy which exists between in Bollywood these days, right? Hope boycott Bollywood became a revolution and resets everything. It has already become a revolution, Maya. I mean, Sunil Shetty has confirmed that boycott Bollywood movement is a huge success. Otherwise, why would he complain about boycott Bollywood movement to Yogi ji, right? Kamal ji, hi, good morning. Boycott products promoted by anti-national. Yes, Nirmala ji. So coming to a next piece of news is with regards to these two old Khans, right? So right now SRK has taken all the glory away from these two people. So and these two people are feeling left out, right? So now apparently Salman Khan and Amir Khan are reported to join forces and deliver a film like Andaz Apna Apna, right, in which both of them acted in the same film. Now, Salman has liked the script, and this is the film is based on the remake of the film Champions. Okay, and Salman has liked the script and wants to play the role of a coach for the first time in his career. And he's expected to sign on the dotted line in the next 15 days and start shooting for this Amir Khan film from summer this year. And if the collaboration happens, it will be the biggest of Indian films. This is how all these Bollywood-friendly media write. Also, this will mark their first project together since '94. The film will be directed by R.S. Prasanna with AKP and SKF as producers. So apparently, it seems both of them are producing, spending their own money on this film. And Amir Khan said, I was supposed to do this remake. It's a wonderful script. It's a beautiful story, and it's a very heartwarming and lovely film. I'll be approaching other actors also. And a picture from the duo's meeting was also seen. So apparently, I really, it's kind of hilarious that, they're pulling in their own money and making films, right? And now they'll have to pull in a certain amount of money for, their PR activity after the release of films. They have to pay, so many tickets, free tickets for people to go and watch their film in the theaters and for popcorn and everything, right? I know Bollywood till SSR moment. Valid point you raised. Okay, if he says that he will be a minced meat, says Bhadan. Okay, is Patan really a hit? They are portraying Adya Sharma. I'll repeat. We have done a very detailed video on Candid Meena, explaining step by step as to why how SRK sort of fooled the audience, and it is not a hit like the mainstream media is portraying it to be. Right? It is a huge flop, Adya. Is Patan really hit? Yeah, we've answered that. It is sold to Prime Video for 100 crores. That says it all. Yes. Yes. So you have mainstream media promoting, Patan, right? So you won't see any, mainstream media saying it's a flop. Good evening, Ruchiji. Patan was are very unpopular these days in Pakistan due to terrorist activity. Even Afghanistan is hated in Pakistan these days, and the film was released at its peak. Yes, Vinayak ji. Good evening, Purna ji. I think that last hit was Drishyam 2. Well, they did not do so much PR like Patan did. And they did not shout out from the rooftops like we did this much and that much business. And Drishyam 2 was a remake of the Malayalam film in which Mohanlal acted. Don't forget about that, Bardhan. So that point just proves how big of a hit Patan is, like someone said Patan. So, friends, don't forget that at 9 o'clock, we have, our dear Dr. Ganesh Bokre ji, and he will be talking about, how this thing, the importance of spirituality in any person's life at any stage of his life, be it in your young days or be it in your middle age or be it when you're aging. So how important that is at 9 o'clock, and please make sure to tune in for that. So I just take a few more comments and wind up the session. How should we become a YouTuber like you, says Blue City. Yes, it is a lot of hard work, Blue City, and you should be dedicated to whatever kind of topic you are specializing in, and you should report it with honesty, and you should with all the kind of hard work, honesty, dedication, and patience. So whatever topic you are choosing to be or specialize in, you should be dedicated to it for a long time. And all kinds of ads run as yes, through Indian. So we'll listen to Dr. Ganeshji and better not put any questions. You're free to post in your questions, friends, at the end of the session, whatever kind of questions you're free to ask Dr. Ganeshji. Reminded of Chanakya saying that if entertainers are put on the highest rung of a society, a ladder, that society will collapse. Yes, that's the the best saying, Maya. And with this particular saying, we'll end the session today. And friends, if you do like this particular video, please make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends, your families on WhatsApp groups so that more people become aware of what's really happening and what's not, what the mainstream media is, lying about, right? So with that, I will say goodbye, and please make sure to tune in at 9 p.m. 10 minutes from now with Dr. Ganeshji. Until then, Jai Hind.